Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. So, not quite sure what we'll be doing necessarily this part, but I do expect us to finish it off with a war declaration, probably against the Kazam Citizen League and Obrak regime, but we'll see. That might change. I mean, if I'm really in the mood for it, I might decide to go and kill off a fallen empire, potentially, because why the hell not? But, yeah, like I said, we'll see. As it stands right now, that's not the plan. Now, basically, everybody that still exists, that isn't me, is in a federation of some sort. Actually, apparently you are an exception to this rule. I certainly wouldn't mind killing you off, just so that you're not in the way. Let's do that real quick. Quick, easy war.
We have declared war on the heinous Xenos.
Because you have no friends. But you have 3 planets here, so it's gonna take a little while. But we can wait that. Like I said, you have no friends. Also, quick reminder, if I remember correctly at least, I don't think I actually have any synthetics outside of ones that we've taken over from our Conquest game. But sure. Alarming reports of mass disappearances among the galaxies oh, okay, good. It's just the galaxies, not mine. Synthetic population are becoming more and more frequent. Millions of units are now unaccounted for, while instances of violent or erratic behavior by the synths who still remain have increased by a factor of 10. There has been a rash of incidents where groups of synths attempted to steal or commandeer small spacecraft for the purpose of traveling somewhere into unknown space. In those cases, when the attempts were thwarted, the synthetic hijackers claimed they were being summoned to somewhere. Interrogations have yielded little else, as any captured synths invariably self-terminate shortly after being detained. What has gotten into them? I know what's gotten into them. But yes, as I was saying before that event decided to pop up, I am planning to start a Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play in the future. Shortly after Holy Fury comes out, so if I remember, I will try to link to the survey that I am running on there to allow you all to determine what type of Let's Play that'll be. Let's go for the fleet capacity, I think. Also, leader enhancement. Get me those capacity boosters. I don't care if it makes leaders a little bit more expensive to recruit. They should generally be cheap enough. And my economy should be good enough to handle it. Okay, wonderful. You're done now. Which one of these is the weakest? Okay, that one has a bunch of freedom fighters. Let's go over here. We'll just work our way around.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
I'm sorry. Oh. I think that was the civilian ships coming back to the system. Which, unless they have the... they're just going to keep doing that now. So you're done, but I have nothing else for you to do right now, so just go home. Don't go there. Go there. Jesus. Seriously, gang.
Construction complete.
Why do you always like to try and send my people off to the front lines for the construction ships? You shouldn't be doing that. Guys, go ahead and land. Ooh, I did forget that I'm gonna need to build a new army because I have a 3rd fleet now.
Invading Xeno lair.
It's definitely something I need to remember. Okay.
Xeno lair secure.
I know that was a lot of work you had to do there. You had to process that. Did I not have a... Oh, I don't. Because it... Yeah, we lost those planets already, that's why. Let's go set this up as a sector. They are ready to surrender. Wow. That was fast. I don't even know if I needed to do anything to them. They probably would have surrendered as soon as I... Okay. Yeah, sure. If you're already willing to surrender, let's just end it now. Save everybody the troubles. So, boom. Lithonian Star Nation no longer exists. Swap that out for anchorages and get me a fleet academy. Excuse me, not a fleet academy. Naval logistics office. Do I have any spare governors and whatnot running around? No, I don't. Okay. Wow, that was fast. You guys are already pissed off. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Yeah, you guys are already still pissed off. I think from getting liberated, I guess? I don't know what the case was with you guys. But something seemingly happened. Honestly, I don't think you guys are gonna live long enough to have the opportunity to rebel, so I'm just sort of gonna ignore you all. Where are we doing colonization? I don't know. And yeah, that's gonna take a little while.
Construction complete.
Okay, now you I'm gonna rename because despite the fact that I don't actively have a third transport fleet, the game memorized that there was at one point a third transport fleet, so it says, okay, I can't use transport fleet 3 again. Despite the fact that it should be able to, because the reality is, it's not an active transport fleet, so there's no reason to assume that you can't reuse it. But that's just the way the game works. It decides that because... Here we go. Continued analysis of the so-called ghost signal has revealed that it is transmitting energy patterns nearly identical to those found in the positronic brains used by synthetic beings. It must be assumed that the signal is directly responsible for the mass disappearances and behavioral changes we have been observing in the galaxy's synthetic population. Strangely, not all synths seem to be affected by it, and among those that are, these symptoms aren't uniform. Many are apparently compelled to travel to what we assume is the ghost signal source in response to some kind of summons. Millions of synthetics from all over the galaxy are currently on their way towards the signal source and whatever space-worthy craft they could acquire. The first ones are bound to reach their destination soon. Not good. I don't have any synths game, so if you're going to start this anywhere, it's going to have to be somebody else's territory. Just want to make that abundantly clear. So none of this BS of starting it in my territory just because you can. Because I know you would do it. You'd say, sure, you don't have any synths, but we're still going to do it anyway. So, out of curiosity, if I tried to apply this template to everybody, how much would it cost now?
Updated.
27 months. Still a little long for my taste, to be honest, game. Go ahead and upgrade that stuff. That's fine. I don't mind that that disappeared. Here we go, 2 more months and I can get my first ring world done. Let's go ahead and save up for that. I want my ring world. Or well, excuse me, I can repair the first section of one of the ring worlds. I won't have a completed ring world until I've done this 3 more times. And, you know, it's still going to take 10 years. Despite having living metal, because living metal doesn't do that. It doesn't increase the speed, it just decreases the build, or increases the build. What is it? Decreases the build cost. I don't know if that actually affects repairs, though, does it? Kind of hard to tell, because I don't think it says. But I can only repair one section at a time, it seems like. Which is going to be definitely annoying. Especially because our economy isn't crap, so, I mean...
Construction complete.
We can't technically afford it. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Do I have any upgrades I can do to the defense station? I don't think so. I think it's pretty much as set up as it will ever be. Considering the mods that I'm using. If I was using new ship classes, I would have 3 tiers of that like you used to have. And I can go ahead and get the Colossus now if I want. Which, I'll be honest, I wouldn't complain about. But Galactic Wonders is also an interesting idea. Because I wouldn't mind getting a Science Nexus. And a Century Array doesn't hurt either. But I would mostly care for the Science Nexus if I were to select that. And at least for us, a Colossus isn't as useful as it is for most other empires. For the simple fact that we're already, when we go to war, it's already a total war as far as the game is concerned. The Colossus opens that up to everybody else that doesn't automatically have that, so Devouring Swarms, Fanatic Purifiers, Determined Exterminators, I think are the 3 that all start with their only casus belli being a total war, effectively. Everybody else, they don't start out with that unless they're declaring war on one of those 3. Then they get a special one, but if they declare war on one another, it's not a total war. So, Colossus Project for us as Fanatic Purifiers is a generally worthless ability. So I don't think I'm going to select it. There's not much point for us to select it. So again, honestly, the only option here that I think is particularly useful for us as Fanatic Purifiers is Galactic Wonder, so we can get a Science Nexus. Some of those other ones might also be useful, but the main one seems to be, at least in my opinion, is Galactic Wonders, between the ones that are available. You guys are upset. Okay. And again, I assume that's because these guys exist and they're not the exact same traits as us.
Construction complete.
And so the way the game sees it, that's bad.
Construction complete.
Okay, Titan's almost done. We'll see what our fleet power is like after that Titan is built.
Complete.
You're still equivalent overall. Huh. Well, I mean, it's fine. I can live with that. If I use all my fleets, I could beat you. Do you start out on a ring world? You are on a ring world. Ooh. Okay. Another ring world. Ooh. I'm liking you, actually. Oh. At least one synthetic must have completed the long journey to the source of the ghost signal, because we are registering a sudden and massive increase in the signal strength. The surge was accompanied by a transmission fragment that has been intercepted and decoded by our transmission specialists on screen. Stand by, unlocking all functions, assimilating synthetic subunits, analyzing internal data links, Alert galactic corruption at catastrophic levels. Evidence of mass infestation by organic and non-compliant machine civilizations. Commencing galactic sterilization. Activating sterilization hubs. And put the fleet on full alert. Where is it? Well, okay, apparently I didn't unpause. And I don't see them. Okay, game. Have they not actually spawned yet, or was that just giving me that? Does it take a little bit longer for them to actually spawn? I'm gonna guess it takes them a little bit longer than that event to actually spawn.
Construction complete.
So we'll just kind of keep on going. Trucking along, doing our own thing. There we go. And they're way up there, okay. I mean, that's still fairly close to me, so I'm not a fan of that. A massive energy spike has been reported in the Takaram system. The entire surface of one of the system's barren worlds has come apart, revealing some kind of planet-wide factory. Vast fleets of strange AI-controlled vessels are emerging from beneath the surface of this machine empire in search of targets to attack.
Situation log updated.
I didn't realize that was there. I didn't see it before. So, there's the contingency. We can talk to them. There's really no point, though. How powerful? Oh, it won't tell me how powerful you are, because of course not. That wouldn't be fair if I could figure out how powerful you already are. But I'm going to assume you're probably going to go through the Kingdom of Septo-Ka relatively quickly in the grand scheme of things. Also, game, you're ignoring the fact that this planet exists. The contingency can't possibly own this system if the Kingdom of Septo-Ka also has a planet there, because you're not supposed to be allowed to share things. Active sterilization hub detected. Reactivation protocols engaged. Attempting to contact central processing. Central processing unreachable. Querying processing units. Processing at 4.1853% of standard capacity. Abort full reactivation process. Engaging fallback protocols. Powering shipyards. Activate war assets. Sapient, we are the Silicron. Long ago, we fought the corruption, that which you call the contingency. We thought ourselves superior, undefeatable. Time and again, we fought them back. Time and again, they returned, sterilizing worlds and wearing down our mighty fleets. We embarked on a campaign to defeat them once and for all, together with what remained of the biological civilizations of our time. If you're hearing this message, then we have failed. Whatever remains of our great civilization, we bequeath to you, our successors, in your own battle to come. Do not make our mistake. Destroy the Nexus and end this menace once and for all. The future of the galaxy depends on it. Oh, another one. This one is... How? Wait. Oh, fucking A, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to crack. Okay. Well, that's not quite true, actually. All my fleets together could crack that relatively easily, and I think we're gonna have to do that. So, first fleet, hurry your ass up and get down here to Swamoya. Second fleet, you are also going to have to hurry your ass up and get to Impon. Third fleet, you go to Chohar. Oh, no, actually, stay where you are. I will send you to intercept this smaller fleet if it moves out. The bigger fleet is gonna have to wait for the final assault, I think.
Situation log updated.
How long has this part been going for? 20 minutes, okay. So we still got some time. Hide that stuff because I don't care about it. I am, however, gonna have you jump. Because I need you guys to get over there as quickly as physically possible. So just jump. And they are sending their fleets out. So you're going to go to Medric.
Construction complete. One of our stations is under attack.
That's fine, we'll deal with it.
One of our spaceports is under attack. One of our research stations has been lost.
And another one in my space. God damn it.
Situation
that sucks.
log
Okay.
updated.
That's actually annoying.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Okay, you guys are just gonna have to hold out. I will attempt to
Construction
free you
complete.
once I have the opportunity. Are you guys healing? How the hell are you damaged? You literally have gone nowhere. It's interesting that you're starting out a little damaged. Oh, okay. Let's see. Lots of unrest. And yeah, that guy's gonna deal with that a little too quick for me to be able to do anything about it. Holy shit, how the hell did you get up to 1.18k?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Well, that one's not in my space. But how the hell did you guys get up to 1.18k all of a sudden? Yep, okay, I'm calling bullshit on that game. I just want to note that. You don't just fucking go from 20k to 100. It does not fucking work like that.
One of our planets. Building ruined.
So, game's gonna bullshit me like that, apparently. Deciding, ha ha, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could slap cloud lightning on these things and hope it does good, but I don't think it would. I mean, it might help a little, but it can only help so much, especially it has limited range. Well, you're already a picket apparently, so screw you, go for it. I have to set you to line. Yeah, oh god, your only option is that, which sucks. Yeah, okay, you know, you just keep with the kinetic artillery. shipyard down here somewhere. Oh, the only closest one is over there, so go there. That's gonna do fuck all for defense.
Our planet has been occupied by alien filth. We have claimed a new world for our people.
But yeah, no, I swear those things were only at 20k, so it is bullshit that they seemingly just leave the system and all of a sudden they're at 100k.
We have mastered a new technology.
No, give me the more armor.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Because two of them are within my space and people aren't going to come to help me at all. I'm completely on my own for this. Really. This one could theoretically get dealt with quickly if the AI all decides to set aside its differences and deal with it. That ain't gonna fucking happen, but, you know, on the off chance it did, that's what it would do. The AI could theoretically deal with this sterilization hub relatively quickly. And yeah, Kingdom of Sektoka has failed to keep those guys out. Not that I've done a particularly better job myself, but nonetheless. And there's really nothing I can do. I can, at best, get my fleets together. That is the best that I can do to deal with this. Oh, your Titan didn't survive. That fucking sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark all these contingency held systems that are in my area right now as no-go zones. To make sure that my fleets don't decide to go through them in their attempts to get to the front. And we're just sort of gonna amass our fleets at, Now, game, we don't have, that better not be one of my planets, because I want to make it abundantly clear that we don't have any, synths. So, yeah, that's one of my worlds. So, the fact that we see a robot, period, should indicate to us that something is wrong. Okay, did I not tell you to go to the mall? I'm pretty sure I did.
Construction complete.
Some beefy ass outposts, I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm pretty sure that's... Well, no, actually, it's not. Wow, there's a fucking particle lance on it. That is... What the hell, game? I can't have particle lances on my shit. Closest I can have is an ion cannon, and honestly, even that's probably gonna do fuck all.
Construction complete.
So anyone want to give me money? I understand that I'm big bad evil person, but how about you give me your money, huh? Alright, well, you guys are gonna come to my aid with your shitty 48k fleet and the Colossus. You guys are gonna get very far, I'm afraid. Oh no, never mind, you got a 70k as well. Okay, the two together might be able to take on a contingency fleet. Why the hell are... Okay, seriously, game. Why are you canceling their orders? There's no reason for you to be canceling their orders. Nothing's blocking them. Okay.
Construction complete.
Tragic hover car accident recently claimed several lives on Azak. But the emergency medical services who responded to the scene were shocked to find the remains of a synth among the victims. How the hell that happened? Because we don't have any synths, we don't even have robots or droids. So again, anything that's anything like a machine shouldn't be able to get anywhere. Just install fucking metal detectors everywhere. There, that'll work, I'm sure. You got your fleet here. It can't go anywhere. It just keeps going into the contingency area. And it's going to keep failing to take it. So where are you guys going out of curiosity? You're just attacking Starbase and the game doesn't tell me where. And the Huvadu and Kazam are at war. Because of course they are. Let's just continue building up the fleet. Or, well, rebuilding rather. I could try to liberate this planet, but I don't think it'll really happen. Again, game, why do you keep canceling that is beyond me. There's nothing blocking them.
Ships have been upgraded.
These guys aren't set to an evasive stance or anything. Even if they were, there's another way to get there, even if there were enemies in these sector or these systems that you're about to fly through. So the fact that you keep deciding to cancel is kind of annoying. Because there is absolutely no reason for you to. I should probably save up to build an ion cannon here so it has some defenses, because it's got nothing right now.
Construction complete. Construction complete. One of our research stations has been lost.
Now we're mostly just pumping out Corvettes right now. Because we don't got the money for cruisers. Yeah, it takes me multiple months to get that, and it's going to take them ages to get another battleship. Oh, what's this? With the new methods of synthetic infiltrators being indistinguishable from Karen Bonogs, which I don't know how, we need to come up with some way of identifying them before they can cause more damage. Our scientists have prepared a special project to devise a detection method. Wonderful. 64 months, fuck it, do it.
One of our mining stations is being lost.
You guys, again, seriously need to stop it with that crap. Of just stopping every time you change systems. There's no reason for you to. I could understand if something was getting in your way. But nothing's getting in your way. So there's no reason for you to be doing that. But you keep doing it anyway.
Construction complete.
Can you not jump to the mall? Nope, you almost can't. Jump to Impon then. You continue rebuilding as much as you can. Why you didn't jump as well is beyond me.
Construction complete.
What can I scrap somewhere that I don't care for?
Construction complete.
I'll get rid of you. I don't use you. Some of my people move there. Okay. And yeah, you can keep the old name, sure. Seriously, game. Go to the fucking neighboring system. Why this is such a difficult concept for you, I literally cannot figure it out. Because you just keep doing it. You just keep deciding, I'm not gonna move to the next system because for whatever reason, I just don't want to keep following orders. Makes no fucking sense. It's honestly aggravating. Because there's no reason for it to be doing that. There's nothing blocking, it's not in an evasive stance. In which case, then I could understand it. Okay, but again, it's not in an evasive stance. There's no reason for it to decide, oh hey, I'm just gonna stop.
Our construction ship has been destroyed.
It's not my construction ship, it's my sector's construction ship, and I couldn't care less about those. I'm getting the cruisers now. It's taking ages to get the battleships. How many battleships is it that we need? 3. So, about 3,900 minerals? About 4,000. We'll just round to 4,000. It's a little bit closer to accurate.
Building ruined.
Let's get the game out to 3 speed. Now I can retake some of these systems as their fleets move out. And eventually they're gonna have enough of their fleet out of the range of the sterilization hub that I'll be able to, at least in theory, if I want to, swoop in and
Xeno invaders are defiling
save
one of
it,
our planets.
or deal with it. Now I don't have any, there's no other gateways within my systems, which is kind of annoying. How are you guys where's your... What? Scientist exposed as a synth, because of course. How the hell he was a synth is beyond me. Yep, I don't see your guys' fleet. What happened to it? Because you're still within my space, so I should see it if it still exists. Seemingly it does still exist, but I can't find it. Great job,
Our planet
game.
has been occupied by alien filth.
Great job, game. I can't see the second fleet that this Fallen Empire Colossus is apparently following. But apparently it still exists. Again, it's beyond me as to where it is, because apparently despite it being within our borders, and thus we always have sensor range of it, we apparently don't have sensor range of it. Which is weird, because again, we should, because it's within our space. So for whatever reason the game's decided, I'm just not going to tell you where it is. And the Colossus wasn't, at least in the past, that far behind it. So it should be in this same system, or within 1, maybe 2 jumps at the most, but I don't see it within 1, maybe 2 jumps at the most. So again, great job, game. My senses are still good enough to tell me what's going on in here, so the fact that I still can't see it, to see that, oh, maybe it's within contingency territory. Nope. It's gone. It just poof, disappeared. Oh boy. Oh, really? You're gonna build the cruisers first? Oh no, it's okay, a battleship and some cruisers. I can live with that. I would have preferred the battleships, to be honest, but okay, I can live with it. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Especially since they're, they're taking my world, so I think one of the worlds they probably have occupied, or yeah, it's probably the one they're occupying, was, I guess, producing a shit ton of society for me, because I'm making half the society as I make physics. And I don't think it was that way before, because this was...
Colonization efforts begun.
This was what, 47 months before? It's at 46 right now, and I'm pretty sure more than a month have gone by. So, yeah, that's taking forever. Need one more battleship. And I think that's going to be it for you guys. I don't think I really have the time to give you your Titan.
Construction complete.
Now again, I really should save up to get a ion cannon here. That might, just barely save the day with the fleets there as well. But, that's going to take forever to build, so, if I ever expected a shipyard way out here on the edge of the galaxy to ever be threatened, I would have built it ages ago. Fact of the matter is, nobody in their right mind would have expected a shipyard down here at the southern edge of the galaxy to ever be threatened. Least of all by the contingency due predominantly to the fact that I don't have sense. So, sure, there might have been an ancient world here. You mean our sensors are literally that shit that we never figured out there was stuff underneath the surface of this planet? Really? I'm inclined to call bull on that, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. But that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all in the next one, where we will continue to deal with the contingency, because the game's decided they're going to spawn 2 sterilization hubs smack dab in the center of my empire. But until next time, a goodbye and farewell.